Bonjour, it's Marianne, and have you ever had a problem creating an outfit for Sunday lunch? Today in this video, I am going to show you how to create a simple but so chic and elegant outfit for your Sunday lunch.
Let's begin now.
So you are fretting because you want to be a good hostess for your Sunday lunch. Your friends, your relatives are coming over. The food is going to be delicious. Your hosting is going to be fabulous. But you feel that you might be let down by your outfit. And really, you may not want to spend so much time thinking and fretting and worrying about the outfit. Because you have so much else to do and to think about and planning. So I am going to show you how I create a simple but chic and elegant outfit that I don't really have to think about too much based on this black and white monochrome skirt. Something I like to do is to plan in advance. So let's say, I have this Sunday lunch coming. So a few days beforehand, I will start thinking about my outfit. And of course, I advise you to organize your closet, your wardrobe. For instance, by color. If so, have a look at my previous video on how I organize my closet so that it is easy for you to pick a color scheme. That is a very good tip, something to think about. So please let me know in the comments below if you take time, a few days before to think about and maybe create or plan your outfit, or do you let the event, take over and you push for time and you panic and just pick just anything, and you maybe regret for the rest of the day. Please let me know. I am going to give you a really simple solution, and as always, I always give you the simplest tips because they do work. And in France, we like to use the black and white monochrome. This is a look that is, favored by so many women across the world. And if you think back to maybe photos or films, or maybe you have seen them in the street or somewhere. If you think of those chic and elegant women, a lot of time they will wear a black and white monochrome. Certainly very minimal in look and in color. And this is why black and white is deemed elegant. It is very minimal, but with a high contrast. So it's very striking at the same time. So the main piece is the black and white printed skirt. And why do I like that? Because it will tie in the whole black and white outfit. Okay, so you start with always the main piece. So my piece here, the main piece is the skirt. Of course, you can choose to have the top as the main piece if you wish. Okay? It could be, for instance, a black and white blouse. Okay, so you always choose what you have, what suits you, what you love, that kind of thing. But this is the outfit that I wear, and also that I find, with my clothes, that is really simple to wear. So what I love also with the black and white monochrome is that you have a number of options, with outfits, but not too many options. Options are black or white, so that otherwise you would get a bit confused. What shall I wear? I've got too many options. And as we know, the more options you have, sometimes the more difficult it is to make a decision, and we know that. This is why black and white, you have a choice, black, white, or black and white, but that's it. See? Okay, so let's stay in that theme. So I would like to urge you now to maybe pause this video and go and grab your style journal and start making note. Okay, so I am going to show you how to create this outfit very simply, but of course, you think about what you have. What do you have that could, suit a look like this? So now I am going to show you, a few tops that I think may go or may not go, because as you know, it is very interesting and I think important to know what goes but what does not go. So the simplest thing with black and white monochrome, black or white. So let's try with a black, okay? With something like that, for instance. So let's try with this sweater. So black and white go together. It is a no-brainer, as I like to say. That means you don't have to think about it. And you know, in our busy lives, it is good not having to think about it. To know exactly, you know, that it will go. So you have your black sweater, you know perfectly it will go with a skirt, okay? So you try it on, put it on, maybe it will be a round neckline, you know, or it will be like this one, or maybe a V neckline. Always, you know, wear what suits you, what fits you, and maybe if you wear some jewelry here, a pendant, you prefer a V neckline. Also, if you have a larger bust, you know, a V neckline is more flattering for you, or something like that. You know, always pick what does suit you. So the first idea, this V-neck sweater, and you know it would work because of the reason, you know, I've just mentioned. So you step back, have a good look, write, you know, on your style journal what you think, you know, is good with it, or maybe not, maybe it's too dark for you, but you know, with a scarf, you know, could be alright, but you have to think of, oh, it's a black and white. Don't forget, this is a black and white print. So you have to think of, will a black and white scarf would be too much? You know, you have all these considerations as well. Step back. I always advise, step back, because this makes a big difference in how you will see this outfit. So now we've tried a black top, a black sweater. You could try something short sleeves as well. Let's try something in the white. Okay. So let's remove this. So we leave this here for now. And you see, I've got the whites here. So you do the same thing at home. You go through your closet and say, okay, and now I need a white top. This is why it's helpful to have all the colors in the same area. So you go straight there. Okay. So I've got, you know, white. I've got a white blouse here. So let's put it on. And also, you see, it is good to try different things, because when you think, oh, it's white, any white blouse will do. But I will show you that is not the case. So black and white is very easy outfit to create, but you have some little considerations, of course, you know, to think about. So let's have a look. How do you look? Ooh. So you would tuck, of course, the blouse inside. Let's try that. But anyway, at the moment, I'm just showing you. So you tuck it in the way you would tuck it in on your, you know, on yourself, of course. Because it is an elasticated waist, it's better to be hidden. Okay, so let's have a look at this. And you think it's white, that won't do well. But the fabric is plumety. That means that it's got those little tufts of fabric popping through. So that becomes a kind of a print. You see? That kind of fabric. You have to think of this like that as well. It is not only the color to consider, but also the fabric. Sometimes the fabric can look like a print. And I think, because this is quite a busy print, albeit in two colors, but if you have something like that, that will appear busy close up. You see, you have something like that, attract attention, this attract attention, and I think that will fight a little bit. So these are considerations. So again, you look back a little bit, make notes in your style journal, take photographs, but also, you know, this can be a little bit busy together. But fret not, we can look at something else. So I will remove that now, and we'll try another top. So we put that here for now. So I will try, for instance, oh, let's have a look at this. This is also something else, a bit like the other blouse, and it is off-white lace. So we can try that one as well, and you will see, again, it is something that you have to think about, not only the color, but, you know, the fabric. Because lace, this is how I always think of lace. Lace is not just, you know, a fabric in a color, but is, you know, I think of it as a print. Why? Because it attracts the eye. It's a busy pattern in the fabric. Okay, so of course, you know, you tuck it in, but look, I'm putting it on for you to notice this together. Now, if the skirt was either in off-white or in black, that would go. But because it's a print and that's another print, busy, no busy print together, you know, that's something to remind you. So I'm going to show you now the big difference with a simple top. And it is something we do in France, and I will remind you of a term I coined, which are the 3 pillars of French chic. And one of the 3 pillars of French chic is, of course, keep it simple. This is why, you know, you need to have simple tops in your wardrobe, because they will come in handy when you wear prints. So put it on and you will see the difference. Again, it's going to be the same as with a black sweater, simple, and you know it will work. So let's have a look. You do the same, you know, with your mannequin if you have one, you know, twist it around, have a look at you. Of course, it's difficult, you know, with I've got the camera. So you would tuck things in, you would back away, have a look, how did it go, all that together, and you can see now the simple off-white top goes very well with that black and white pleated skirt. Also something to think about, pleats. Pleats by themselves can be a little bit busy visually, okay? So all these things we don't always think about, because of course fashion is not going to tell you. This is why style, you know, teaches you so much more about fashion. So this is an outfit that you know now will work, the same as with the black sweater. So in solid color, in a, you know, in a fabric that is not busy by itself, because this is the skirt itself is busy. One little thing I wanted to talk about, a little tip, is that, you know, you have to consider the type of white in the black and white. Sometimes it matters, sometimes it doesn't. If it's close together, it will matter, of course, because they touch each other. So this is off-white, this is off-white, perfect. So this is off-white as well, but as we have seen, because it is lace, it is considered as a pattern, it will be too much. And this one, you know, of course, got a printy, but also it's crisp. Look at it again. It is crisp white as opposed to the little bit off-white. So because they will be close together, it won't really go well. So you have a look at all this. You see, this is one advice, and as well, you know, when you have your own clothes, also when you go shopping, pick, you know, each piece and have a good look. The color, the cut, the style, you know, the fabric, all these things. Don't just pick up one item and go to the till. You know, think of things. It's something I advise you, especially with the style journey. Start thinking a little bit more. Spend more time, a little bit more, with each item that you have and how they go together with all of your other pieces. Okay? So I've got to rush out of the door to get my baguettes and my cake. Now this gives me an opportunity to wear my black blazer from the Inès de la Fraîche Sange collection from Uniqlo. So I know that blazers are so versatile. This one is black, I wear black, so it is really another no-brainer. So I put it on, have a look, you know, again, step a few steps back, have a look at that, and this is the outfit. I know it works, and it's nipped in at the waist, so it's very good for me because I'm a rectangle. Also, if you're an hourglass, you need something as well that nips in at the waist, and you know, mainly, it is good also always to have something that is nipped in at the waist, not maybe too tight, especially for apple shapes, for instance. You know, the hint of a nipped in waist that will, you know, keep you slimmer, but also gives you a nice, you know, a really nice silhouette. Something I wanted to add as well. So this, I know this is an outfit that works. It is simple. Again, let's keep in mind the 3 pillars of French chic. Keep it simple. I'm going to show you something about not over accessorizing or not gilding the lily, as I call it. Some French chic advice now for you about accessories, because you hear it all the time. You need to accessorize, but you may, you know, make the mistake of over accessorizing. Okay, and in French chic, we like to keep things simple, and let's remember one of the 3 pillars of French chic, which is less is more. Okay, so for us French women, this outfit works perfectly. It is perfect as is. Again, less is more, and keep it simple. Okay, so I could add, you would think, this simple black belt. Again, oh, accessories, you have to accessorize, okay? But always think of your accessories if you have to add one accessory, okay? So this belt, let's try it on, and you will see for yourself, the result. It's difficult actually to put a belt on sideways while looking at the camera, so I'm going to turn the dummy towards me, and I'm going to put the belt. There. Okay, now at your style journals, what do you think? Okay, now a few seconds I've gone. Okay, my opinion, and probably most French women's opinion, we think it is too much. Yes, that goes well together. It's black, it looks stylish, but in our view, it is too much. And this is why we would remove the belt on this outfit. It could work if the skirt was not was probably black. But you see, that attract attention, is busy, and that would attract attention, might be too much. Think of it like that, and let's remember Coco Chanel, who said, before getting out of the door, remove an accessory. Okay? So I think this outfit looks better, works better in my French women eyes without the belt. So now we have kind of the basic outfit, very basic, only 2 pieces. But and I know, I have to go really quickly just before the meal, just before the guests arrive. I have to rush out to pick up the baguettes, the green front, and a cake for dessert. Oh, something about the cake. In France, when we have guests, it is very well received. C'est très bien reçu to offer the guest a beautiful cake from the patisserie. Because in France, we are all fairly good cooks. Of course, you can bake a cake, but when you have guests, it is viewed better if you actually spend money for them in the form of a cake, because it comes from patisserie. And, this is how we see it. So I think it is the opposite to in other countries where it is, if you buy a cake, you say, she could be bothered to cook a cake for us. And if you bake a cake, you say, you bake a cake, you spend time for us. So it's very different from other places. So what about shoes? I opted for today these little simple, again, very simple, basic black coats. It's always good to have one of these black shoes in your wardrobe, of course, if you wear black. So this would go well perfectly. The skirt is below the knee, it's not quite a midi, but I like that. It gives me, some height, shows off more of the leg, and it looks a little bit more elegant. The heel always looks a little bit elegant, but of course, if you can wear heels that high, wear a kitten heel maybe, or something a little bit lower. Always, wear things that suit you, that you love, that of course is comfortable for you. And footwear is very important. You need to feel comfortable. Now I wanted to show you the new shoes I have. And, you have to try things on, because, you can wear these shoes with so many outfits, almost everything. And especially the closer they are to your own color of your skin, of your legs, the better it will be, because they need to disappear to the eye. Okay, so I chose these instead of these because I have tried on the two pairs. This is how to do it as well, to see what works better for you. But I thought these look better, and we keep to really the black and white scheme. So of course you could wear these, but today I decided to wear the black, and I know it goes well together, no problem. And I think these looked a little bit better, so this is why I chose these. Again, it is always your decision. Don't forget this. Make your own decision. Write things down. Take photos. Try things on. Always, always, always. Don't just take my outfit and recreate it for you. If it does not work, if it's not you, it won't go well for you. So now I have created this outfit. I have placed the shoes at the bottom of the dummy. This is a good idea to do that a few days before. So you start creating your outfit and there's no stress involved. So now I'm going to try to have a look if there's a scarf I could put on with this outfit. So I've picked up a couple of scarves. We're going to have a look together. So you see, we talk about it, we have a look, and let me know in the comments below which scarf you prefer. And we're going to talk about what works, what doesn't work, and what is important as well, why. Okay, so we want to stay in this black and white scheme. So I picked up this scarf. This scarf is not just black and white, but it has those black and white squares. So really, depending on the way you tie it, you can see just the black or just the white, both of them together, and maybe a little bit of color. So we'll have a look first. So let's have a look at this one. So I picked up this one. So let's have a look. So let me know what you think in the comments below, so you can try this. So again, try it on your dummy if you have one, or what you can do also, try the outfit on yourself, take a few pictures, and then afterwards, you can see on your phone. Let's say, okay, I've got this outfit with this scarf, and I've got this outfit with this other scarf. I think this one looks better. It's good to compare. Sometimes, if you have just one scarf, you don't quite know. But if you try with the other scarf, with a comparison, sometimes it makes it so much easier to decide what you prefer. Okay, so do this, or even on a hanger. Prepare your outfit to go on a hanger. Hang it on the side of your closet and have a look. Okay, so have a look at this, like this. I mean, there's so many ways to tie a scarf. If you're interested in how to wear scarves videos, I have a playlist on scarves. So have a look in my playlist, and you have a look, and you step back. Does it go well? Your scarf must not in any way really clash with the print. Let's not forget this is quite a busy print. Okay, so you have a look. It is white, I know, and this is off-white, but this is further up, so it will go, so you don't have to worry about it. It's only if the scarf touches the white, but that will go anyway. So what do you think of this scarf? Do you think this go with that skirt? So let me know in the comments below. For me, I think it goes well. This one's quite busy. These straight stripes kind of cool down the busy print. I think it goes. Of course, it looks like a lot of stripe, but when you wear it, just wear it like thinly, for instance. So there are many ways, and there are always some different ways that changes the look of the scarf itself. So let's try this one. So you may think, oh, you've got colors. So the way you wear it, will change the look. Don't forget. And you have suddenly a big expanse of white, a big expanse of black. So if you wear it like that, for instance, you see, tie it at the back. I'm just put it on like that on the dummy. But you see, like that, this is what you see. White and black. Oh, where are you going? Where are you going? Oh, I'm going. So, you see, and so let me know in the comments below, and in your style journal, what do you think of this scarf with the skirt? Okay, so I know now, what I would not do is wear and showing, I'm sure, for instance, all this. Because it's a busy print, that would not go, okay? So if you're going to wear a scarf like that, make sure that what you only see is this, mainly. Of course, you may see a little bit here and there because you can't avoid it, but like this, it would be so much better. It would cool down a bit the skirt, and also, it brings the whole scheme together. Of course, you don't have to wear a scarf if the weather is not too cold, but if you need to, you can wear something like that. Of course, you can wear a scarf with just one color. Okay, it just gives you many options, and also it gives you an opportunity to think about it. So this is the black and white monochrome outfit I chose to wear for a Sunday lunch. Please let me know in the comments below if you enjoy this outfit. Would you wear something similar? Do you have something similar in your wardrobe? Can you make it work like this? It is really very simple, but it looks very elegant. Those pieces really, they are not, extraordinary, but they are very simple, but they have a really strong effect. Can you see, the black and white monochrome, how this is a striking look, really. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please, subscribe to my channel, click like and share with your many friends, and I'll see you in my next video. Au revoir.